Just talk. Can we just talk about
everybody, what's going on? We got Miss Brittany back in the building.
What's up?
Oh gosh, y'all.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I ain't gonna leave y'all no
Okay, let me test it. How do y'all feel about tonight's show?
It was intense, huh?
Oh my gosh, who are all these people?
They came to see us. Otis.
All right, so it sounds good. How are you guys doing? Let me move this chat box real quick. I'm gonna say hey to y'all. Listen, I am so sorry, but I had to get some stuff together before I came on live. I see some people were in the chat saying they missed me last week. What's up, Miss Tiff, Kenny Ray? Did you change your name, or has it always been Kenny Ray? I don't know.
It wasn't always Kenny Ray.
I think no, it wasn't. You're right. It wasn't always Kenny Ray. Okay. Wendy says it was a beautiful day in North Carolina today. Okay, that's good. It was raining today, y'all.
Hey, Melissa.
What's up, Melissa? Real quick, cause we're already late. It was 8:35. Zodiac, you are a new handle. It was 8:35. I'm sorry, I had to push it back. Now you have to remember that Real Housewives of Atlanta went over like 15 minutes today.
Right.
Either I'm tripping or it went over 15 minutes. So that pushed me all the way back. I do apologize. So let's keep scrolling. Okay, somebody said see ya. Deuces. Who else? 40 degrees in Milwaukee. Oh my gosh.
Someone said isn't bad. That is bad. That's cold.
Bravo took them all down. Can you believe that? Now listen, I'm with y'all on that.
I wasn't even on for 10 seconds, a minute.
Listen.
I was like, oh, sister's gone.
Let me tell you something. This is why I am so happy that I actually purchased cable, okay? Because had I been depending on YouTube, I would have been all jacked up for tonight. They took
it down. I had to hurry up. I was driving. I had to hurry up and go download Bravo on my phone and log in.
I was disappointed because I like to see the chat going. I like to, I don't interact because I don't need nobody going after me for my opinions. This was an epic episode. Who the hell is that? So, I watch it on Mr. World premiere site. Mr. World, okay, I don't know about that one. Who the hell are these people? Miss Tiff, can you please get some of these people? I don't know who the hell these people are. Half of them, they probably looking for the show. And Bravo took it down, okay? So we're not going to give you guys any clips or anything like that, because if you have watched my channel for some time, you'll know that they came for me and they literally took copyright all the stuff that I had on there. So I only put images.
Right, Miss Tilson. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what? All these people.
I don't know. I think they're coming because y'all know Bravo took the channels, the streams down. But we can talk about Kenya and her. Oh my gosh! Listen, what's your name? Andy Child. I'm gonna call you Child. Now I recognize your name.
We ain't bring no new guests, baby. These guests was here when we came. We don't know where they came from. But hey, if y'all want to watch, hey.
Be respectful. Don't come over here with all that. Do not come over here with all that, okay? I understand that y'all pissed off because Bravo took it down.
We not Bravo. Go deal with them. We not
Bravo, okay? Now, this was a very, very, this episode really, really, we're going to take these comments down. Okay, I don't see Renegade in the building yet, but usually Renegade will let you guys know that I'm going to get into the review. That means I'm not going to look at the comments. This does not mean that I'm ignoring the comments. It just means I'm going to get through the review and then we'll get into the comments a little bit later, okay? So I'm going to take this all the way down.
So light up the comments because I love the comments.
I mean, into the review. Now,
go.
Y'all, we're going to start with where we began, okay? Now, we started the episode with a baby shower for Eva. Y'all remember a few episodes ago, she gave us a little scare that she was gonna have the baby. We're not really, because she's like 8 months. And I'm like, girl, ain't no way in hell you getting ready to have that doggone baby. Please just stop, okay? It was just something to give us to talk about, all right? So she has the baby shower. It's a sunflower theme.
What's wrong with Tanya hair?
Let me take this down.
Who told you to come outside looking like that?
Tanya, I didn't really care for it, but hell, there's probably some styles on mine that they don't care about.
She look like the Boondock Sisters.
I don't know what the hell was going on with Tanya's hair, okay, but it's fine. I mean, that's her cute. That's fashion, girl.
Girl,
that's fashion.
Ain't no one in here like wear that outside, okay?
Okay. Now they were standing around. Who are we talking to? Oh, that was the game. So they were standing around, and I think at this point we were talking about what were we talking about? Do you remember that, y'all? I'm so focused on Kenya thing.
I'm just ready to get to Kenya because baby,
they were basically just talking about. We don't care what they were talking about here. We don't care. Because we more concerned. All
I know is Tanya man don't want to be around her friends or none of them.
Okay. At the baby shower, they was sucking on bottles and shit like that. Getting each other dry. Now let me tell you something. I've gone to some baby showers and I will not participate in the games because I'm a party pooper, okay? I don't like that type of attention. She recently had a baby shower and they did the same game.
Oh my
and
God.
I did not.
She's so boring. She will sit there and look and laugh and take a picture. Like, Nesha, why won't you participate? No.
I don't like the attention like that. You know what I mean? I like to be back in the cut and laughing at everybody else. But yo, this was hilarious. Now, I think her name is Shamia.
Ooh.
Now, she bit a hole in the nipple, and if I'm not mistaken, that's against the rules.
What is that?
You can't do that. That's a bottle.
No, her.
Don't do that. She's cute. She chocolate. She like me.
What?
You don't think she cute?
You cute, but she not.
Anyway, okay, so she bit a hole in the nipple, and I think that's against the rules. Okay, so she ended up winning, but she shouldn't have. Now look at Tanya. She taking that thing back to the head, honey. That was another image I had over here. Girl, look at that. Oh. Baby, when I tell you her husband is pleased in that bedroom, when I tell you,
that's why she come for Kenya.
When I tell you, honey, she don't care about what the cookie lady gotta say, okay? Because she take care of that up and down. Because the way she was down in that bottle was like, girl, go ahead one time. Now, that had a real cute I think it was where you use toilet paper and you create a dress for the pregnant. What do I want to say?
The pregnant woman.
Yeah, the pregnant woman. I don't know why. I don't think that feels right. Anyway, they created dresses. Of course, Kenya won
With tissue.
Yeah, it's like a little game.
Dang, you know how much I could do with that tissue?
I know they wasting tissue. Okay,
Damn.
let's hope they went and got that cheap shit from the dollar store. Okay,
Hell no, they probably got some Charmin. Man, them motherfuckers
using up all that good tissue paper. Now, Kandi brought Kenya and Tanya outside. Now, if you guys can recall, a few episodes ago, Kenya brought the candy lady, and I refer not the candy lady, cookie lady. She brought her to a luncheon that they were supposed to have to kind of hash out some things. If y'all can remember, Kenya says that she had some tea on somebody's husband, and she asked all the ladies when they were in Toronto, she was like, what do y'all feel about, or how would you feel if a person told you that your mate was cheating, and so on.
No,
we knew she was
on
going somewhere. We knew she was going somewhere with it, right? Now, they ended up to where she was talking about it. Then Kenya left a bag in Toronto. The bag has some weave in it and a charger. Now, this is a big deal because Kenya tells us she does not wear weave. And then we go from that to where we're meeting up. And Kenya didn't like the fact that Tanya told the ladies there was a wig in the bag because she said she wears her own hair, but that one particular style she needed, and she got a wig for it. Okay.
But then don't contradict yourself. You say you don't wear a wig, then just be honest. It's your damn wig. You wear it when you want to.
Right. But
So
don't see. Here's the thing. Don't shit on nobody else for wearing wigs when you wear them too. That's what the ladies were trying to say. Like, you're not perfect, boo-boo. You wear wigs. Okay, so what we need you to do is stop trying to talk about everybody else and coming for everybody else's edges when you wear wigs too.
Shit, wait, hold on. On top of my head, them motherfuckers almost gone. Look at this. Ball spot number 1. Let me see if I can find.
Shh. You play way too many games.
Another one.
So we sitting here, y'all, and Kandi wanted to get them together and, hash it out because y'all know that Marc has this event coming up and he wants all of the men to be there. It's called Black Men Lab.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Black Men Lab, yeah.
And so he wants everyone there. And so Ken is working on getting all of them there.
And who is Ken?
Ken is Kenya, okay? Ken is the more submissive, the quiet.
That's kind of gay for him to call her Ken, because Ken was Barbie's husband.
Yeah, but it's just a big deal because last episode when he called her Ken, everybody was like, oh, Ken. When he said Ken, she shuts up. But Kenya can't stop talking.
She shut the hell up anyways.
I know.
She wanted them, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, all right?
So we're here and Kandi wants them to kind of hash it out. Tanya ends up saying, given how you tried to throw him under the bus, I don't think he's interested in coming. So I won't tell you that we'll be there. However, I'll talk to him. And that's pretty much what goes on here. Now, Kenya told us that she actually apologized to Tanya. Now, the apology was, I apologize for calling you a name, okay? Now, she didn't apologize for everything. Bringing a girl up there, calling Tanya ugly. She just apologized for maybe the name that she apologized was the ugly name. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, so she said she apologized and Tanya said, well, I've never been called that name before. And then Kenya says, well, I've never had to say that name before. Or some shit I've never had to call somebody that before. Anyway, it was just, y'all, just a whole lot of. Now, Kandi is actually auditioning for the Shy role, and I believe she actually has that role. I think she's going to be on the Shy.
I don't know. She's just like a whole man.
Well, she did this so that she could be in character. So that was the whole purpose here. Okay, she kind of dressed like a man, and she didn't have any makeup on. I mean, she was just giving us bare face Kandi.
Eyebrows were good.
Eyebrows was pretty good. Okay, so moving on. Well, I guess it's worth to mention that she's at this point trying to figure it all out because you got the baby coming in a few months. You're also auditioning for this role. The role will be starting during the time that the baby's going to be delivered. She's also hinting at some issue with Todd, not too much, but just saying that she feels like they have a good understanding with each other, but she thinks that's also their detriment as well, because she's like, well, we're very supportive, but then, you know, we're really not. So I don't know. It was confusing.
That confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, she's just trying to hint at some problems or whatever. Just give us a little spice
Trouble in paradise.
To her storyline. Now, Kenya. Now, before I get started with Kenya,
Miss Daly.
No, this Kenya right here. Kenya talking. This Kenya. Before I get started with Kenya, I saw on. Let me see. Where did I see it at? I saw that her man, because y'all know that whole clip started circulating, and everybody was talking about how he said that he hates being married. Okay, he hates it. Okay. And
everybody know I hate it.
Yeah, and he said everybody knows.
Obviously,
he kind of onto something though, y'all, because I knew it. I've been telling y'all that from the very beginning.
But everybody knows.
I knew it.
The one you sleep with, obviously, she missed the memo. She don't know.
She don't know, but we all knew that he.
I feel bad for her,
that.
but tables have turned. See how she was doing all that trash talking to Tanya and all that extra stuff, calling her ugly, bringing ladies to the little thing, the hash.
Yeah,
you don't do stuff like that. Now guess what? You 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door, baby.
That's her just being nasty.
Hell no, I don't care.
Okay, but before I got into that, I just want to say that he came out in response to that clip that was going on, and he attempted to apologize. Okay, now he didn't apologize for the way he made her feel. I guess he apologized for how everybody else felt. Hell, I don't know. Okay, where it is. They just said, hold on.
The way I look at it is he's not a confrontational person, and he does not like drama.
He's just tired of Kenya's shit. Okay.
Look how much stuff he gotta fix and get out of.
So y'all, he came out and on his, now somebody told me that he had an Instagram, but I was like, really? Because I haven't seen it. Well, it's the name of his restaurant, I believe. And he just came out and he said, as a person of color, he had a picture with all of the guys. And he said, as a person of color, it's of paramount importance for me to showcase the positive aspects of my people, hence the reason for my involvement in the Black Man's Lab experience. Unfortunately, my genuine attempt at doing something positive was compromised by my personal situation. We're calling her a personal situation, okay? Although it is, I just feel like you need to acknowledge her. But anyway, he says, for that, I sincerely apologize and take sole responsibility. I want to thank all those involved with the Black Man's Lab for their support after the event. I would like to end by saying I have full admiration for the organization and am always available to engage and contribute to its efforts. Best wishes, Marc Daly. Okay, and also since she's changed her name. Now, unfortunately, I didn't go back to look for the comparison of, yes, her name changed because it was this and now it's this. I did not get that information for y'all. I do apologize. However, her name has changed. So I think they are really, really close to letting it all go. Okay? Anyway, now back to the review.
Sign them papers.
She might be ready to sign them papers, y'all, but I'm really sad for her. Okay, so Kenya is sitting here and she's talking to Sissant, and they're talking about, they started talking about Mike And why are you laughing?
Why Cynthia gotta have that like that?
I don't know. I thought it was cute.
No, she looked like Squidward when he became cute on SpongeBob.
I'm not gonna play with you. Let me get back to the review for these people getting to me in these comments. Okay, so they're sitting here and they started talking about Mike and how, you know, he has that book coming out. He asked her to look at the synopsis of the book, and she read it, started getting into infidelity and stuff like that. Y'all already know he has all these female friends. And so it was just a whole lot. And then last episode they had a mini argument, but not really, because they don't know how to argue. He said he just ain't dealing with that shit or something to that effect.
He ain't dealing with that shit.
And so, you know, she was talking to Kenya about that. Kenya then says, you know, of course she can relate because of everything that's going on with her and Marc. Now, she started to say, because Cynthia was like, you know, I have a really good man. She's like, yeah, you have a good man, but see, I have a problem when people say they have a good man, because a good man doesn't cheat. A good man doesn't lie. A good man is, you know, always there for you. A good man is this. And she's talking about all these things. And she says, I don't want you to take it personal. So let me take Mike out of the equation while I'm talking to you like this. But sister to sister, don't be blinded by how you think he's a good man because you're ignoring all these other signs and stuff. And I have to agree with that. Although a lot of people may say, oh, this is coming from a bitter place because of how she's, you know, doing with her man. Mm-hmm. But I honestly, truly believe that this is good advice in general.
No, it is.
In general. Like, don't be blinded.
I'm married. I took her advice.
Yeah, don't be blinded. Yeah, don't ignore the signs, okay? Nope. So then she starts to talk about how when she met him, it was like her fairy tale. Like, this was everything. 3 months in, I'm wanting this man to marry me. Ask me to be your wife. 3 months in, yes. I was sold. And then she says, and he changed. And I was talking to Brittany earlier, and I said, you know, I know Kenya has done whatever she's done to people, and she's been nasty to people, whatever. But I truly believe that this is all Marc's changing. Like, she's literally giving him her everything, but, and he is shitting on it all.
But you have to see
every bit of it.
Okay, but you have to realize, like, what made him change. Why is he changing all of a sudden?
It's him. I truly believe it's him. Like, I know Kenya isn't the best. Kenya isn't perfect. But it is him. This is the way he truly is.
I just think you don't
y'all know I've told y'all before, and y'all my subscribers, y'all probably done watched me say this in a few other videos. People will show you their representative. You fall in love with that person. Then after a while, they change, and this is what happened. And she was just in a point in her life where she was really trying to find someone to be the father of her child, to be her husband, to, you know, just have this fairy tale that she's always wanted. And she met his representative, fell in love with it, and now this is what happens. Now karma is the bitch.
No, for real.
And it does not have a name, time, date, whatever. Okay? It comes and some people may feel like, yeah, you treat people like crap. So this is your karma, boo-boo. But I just feel like it's him. I feel like he was never into her.
So you don't feel like this is a karma?
I don't. We've seen it. We've seen Kenya on the show, you know, with the baby, cooking and stuff like that, cooking for him. Times he wasn't even there, so she cooking a blank ass, she cooking a meal, but for nobody, because he's leaving. I've seen her go out and do above and beyond in order to make him happy. Even in this episode, when she goes and she buys him clothes and stuff like that, she becomes this man's personal stylist, and he didn't give a damn about it. He told her he didn't like the ties, and I'm like, then he said, well, why do we even have to dress alike?
He told her it was too busy.
Yeah, but take your ass out there and go find your own damn tie. Why you have me coming out there? And then he's like, I told you 3 days ago. But it's your freaking outfit. It's for you. It's not for her. It's for you. So if you told her 3 days ago and she didn't do it by the second day, then take your ass over there and get it yourself. I mean, y'all.
You think so?
Y'all don't understand. Like, I know Kenya isn't the perfect person, but I really feel like this man is changing, and he's verbally abusive. He's verbally definitely messing with her mental. He got her questioning herself and how she is. We've seen her do, as far as what we can see on the episode, we've seen her do what she's supposed to do as a wife. It's never going to be enough for him.
Do you think he be hitting on her? I tell you, he is a very blunt person.
If he's not hitting her,
blunt as fuck.
If he's not hitting her, it's definitely the verbal. I saw somebody say in a video earlier today that verbal abuse can be more damaging than the physical abuse.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So if he's not physically abusing her, it's absolutely okay, because you know what? He is verbally abusing the hell out of her.
I don't like Kenya, but I don't agree with how he
probably ain't putting no marks on her, but he definitely tearing his lady apart.
He must be with somebody else. Why is he gone so long?
No,
Why
because
he's always gone.
He's managing that business in LA.
Take your wife with you too. She want to stay at the hotel or wherever you staying at too.
I don't know, y'all.
That's your wife. She should be in on it.
I have a feeling we're not over with the Kenya thing.
I ain't over it.
All right. So Wendy Williams was on the show. Well, not on the show.
Ooh.
She was on the phone with Nene. Why you leave that lady alone? You know, people be talking about me too, cause talking about my nostrils, so I guess they can see up. I don't know.
I can see her
Got
damn
some big
brain.
nostrils. That's okay.
Imagine, look how she look. Like a baby orangutan.
There we go. Back in focus.
Her and Nene come looking like, you sure they ain't real sisters?
They probably is. Either that or real close. You know, they say when you hang around somebody a lot, you start to look like.
I don't look like you.
We don't hang around each other a lot. We don't hang around each other a whole lot.
Sometimes, but baby.
All right, y'all. So Wendy Williams was on the phone with Nene today, and they were, one of the topics were, okay, so she's going to the Wendy Williams show. I'm assuming I didn't watch the interview, so I'm assuming that's over and done with. And we also saw when Wendy Williams got on her show and said that Nene was thinking about quitting. Still feel like all of that don't sit right with me. It's almost like y'all planned all of that, but whatever. So we also talk about Kenya and how she's tired. Nene is tired of being the one to try to I don't know, just, help her, not necessarily help her, but to make her feel welcome and comfortable and accommodate her feelings. She's tired of being that person because every time she does that, she feels like she has been slapped in the face. And she feels like she's always the one.
So do you think she was doing any wrong when they met up at the bowling alley?
I just have a personal problem when a person tries to, extend an olive branch, and for the person that they're extending it to act like they don't care. I have that problem. So if you're asking me, do I feel like Kenya was wrong? Absolutely. Because she tried to be the bigger person, and she was still trying to,
and then she even walked in and gave Kenya a hug and everything, and Kenya was just like...
She dissed her.
Yeah.
She dissed her. So yeah. So anyway, so they talking.
I just think it's a bunch of,
and
I just think they're too old for that. They too old for that.
I think they're all too old for it, and I think it's nothing wrong with them picking up the phone and calling each other, but we know that'll never happen, and then we want the mess as well. I know some people are like, oh my gosh, I want to see nothing but happiness and love and everything. Bullshit. And I'm telling you why I say that. Because as soon as a person makes a positive video or something that is, just positive, okay? Nobody wants to watch it. But then when a person has a bunch of drama, there's YouTube drama and everything like that, then everybody wants to tune in. Nobody wants a good, positive, clean, adult-like show. People don't want that.
So let me ask you,
there's just a small few.
Do you really think Nene changed? From just the little stuff that you've been seeing, do you think she changed? I think she kind of getting better at it.
I don't know.
Because old Nene wouldn't show up to nothing. Or wouldn't even make an effort to do nothing. She'll be like, whatever. And for Kenya not to even invite them or anything, they still came. I mean, she trying.
She is trying. And here's the flip side to that.
Trying.
The flip side to that is when you have a person, right, and they're constantly, dogging you. Then the one time that they actually do change, by that time, you're like, who gives a shit, bitch? Because all them other times you kept dogging me. So it may be at that point where Kenya is just done. Like, nah, I don't believe it. I don't trust it because all these other times you didn't give two damns, okay?
I mean, but look how Kenya do people, though. So everybody just returning a favor to her.
I know.
Everybody just returning a favor. And her husband hitting her ass the hardest.
That husband, y'all. I mean, I go in waves with Marc. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I like how he's stepping in and he's being the bigger person. Not necessarily being the bigger person because he ain't did shit, but he's actually coming in and like bringing people together. I like that.
I like the event. I like what he did. I like all of that.
I like it. But then I don't like when you throwing her under the bus, when you treating her like crap, when you're not even acknowledging her. I don't like that. I think
at the event he should have got there and said something about her because it makes her feel like, damn, I ain't shit to this nigga. I ain't shit to him. Mm-mm. Everybody got up there and said something about their wife and said something about their little story.
Self-centered. Like, it's always about him. What works for him? How is it going to... Like, it's always him in Brooklyn. It's never Kenya. He doesn't care about Kenya. It's like, Kenya, do what I told you to do. It's almost like Kenya is his freaking assistant.
I think if he can just have it his way with him in Brooklyn, then that's what it'll be.
I said that when I first started watching
rude. I think he's mean to her. And I just think he's not into her. That's not what
he's not.
That's not what he wants. And then not only that, he sees straight through her bullshit. She's dramified. He always have to get her out of situations. He always have to get out of situations. At the bowling alley, he had to get out of the situations. Come on, all that. This man seeing you not even interact with this lady that just came in with her husband, and you is with the bullshit, and damn, here you go. All right, yeah, you can come. As soon as Greg said, I'm not going nowhere without my wife, and shit, he meant that. And what Marc say? You can come, you and your wife. You don't go nowhere. Shit, somebody tell my husband, oh, you can come over here, putting my shoes on. Where we going? Where we going? We going together.
Yeah.
Somebody told you, oh, well, somebody told your husband, oh, well, come to this party. Oh, okay, Mark, what time
That's
the party
if I'm
started?
interested, because a lot of times I don't want to be bothered with my husband because the type of work he do, I will not let y'all know what he do because some people believe in doxing, okay? But I will say that given the type of work they do, I'm not interested in going to any of those parties because I just don't want to talk about what y'all talking about. However, I do understand what Brittany is saying. It's like, why would you invite one and then not the other?
And then not only that stuff she did on Instagram, she could have taken any name. Why tag Greg? Why tag her husband name knowing that she's going to see it and knowing that all the rest of the 6, 7 ladies, however many is going to tell her.
Because she's publicly telling her that she doesn't F with her.
Man.
That's what it is.
How about you publicly be a bigger person just for one?
And let's not ignore. I guess we're talking about it for those of you that are maybe just tuning in. We're basically talking about now. We're at the event, the Black Men's Lab event. Isn't that what it's called? Black Men's Lab event. And we're just basically talking about Kenya is literally the topic of discussion tonight because this show was literally about Kenya and Marc's relationship and the demise of it as well. Because we saw how he completely ignored her. He did not care. He's always wanting. But then when it comes to helping Kenya, he could care less. He doesn't care about Kenya like that. And so that's all we're talking about, okay? Now,
he got a baby with no mama. He got a baby with no mama.
He got a mama, but he just don't want her. And, here's my thing. We saw during this scene that Marlo came up.
It seems to me Kenya probably forced that marriage on him. She probably was pushy. Maybe. Because look at how she is. I know She was like,
you can't force nobody to do something they don't want to do, though. I don't believe
but
that.
I mean, you get tired of people asking about the bullshit.
Yeah, but then you could, but I refuse to believe this man married her and he did not want to. Because he comes off to me as the type of person that will do something because he wants to do it and could give a damn how you felt. So if he did not want to marry her, they would not be married today.
They was happy at first. I wonder what happened, though.
He changed. So
we ain't gonna say he. We gonna say both of them.
I really think it's him. I'm really thinking it's him. Okay, so here during this episode, sorry, my camera is focusing. So during this event, we saw her kind of, she got a little pissed off with Marlo because Marlo came in a little bit later, and Marlo was with her 2 kids, and they're there at an event that's catered to not really children, but they just like doing a mentorship, which is catered
awesome. To black men,
which is really awesome. By the way,
catered to black men. So right. I mean, if you wanna, I got a black son, so if it was a black event about black men and violence and all that, I'm gonna bring my son because I want him to understand from older men and bigger men, like, okay, well, this is not this or this is not. They telling their stories on what's going on.
Right. So, which is why I was saying that it is a really good event. I think it's definitely something that we need. A lot of these men, I don't like to watch the news, but I hear about it because I work around a lot of older people. Okay. I'm talking about 50 plus. And they love to talk about things that's going on in the news, what's going on in the community, what's going on with the government and stuff like that. And a lot of our people are misguided, okay? And they don't have, a lot of the times, hell, they don't have men in their lives. They don't have their daddy. They only living with their mama. Then the mama can't beat the mama and the daddy. So then you got the child going out, finding things in the world that he don't need. So then you getting robbed in the gangs and stuff like that. So right. I get the importance of having a mentor. My brother, when he was younger, had a mentor, okay? So I understand the importance of it. So it's a really good event. Too. But Marc as a person, okay, it's just, I go in waves with him. Sometimes I like him and I'm digging what he's doing, but other times I really don't. But in this event, I was telling y'all that Marlo came and she brought her 2 nephews. Y'all know that she has custody of them, and I can't remember the full details of that. I want to say her sister went into the hospital for bipolar, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But she brought them, and the seating arrangements were changed.
Girl.
Kenya did not really like the way that they were changed. Marc pretty much did it and didn't give a damn about what Kenya thought about it. But she had everybody sit in a certain type of way. She had Tanya sitting at a different table than Portia, which that was shady in itself because y'all know that Portia and Tanya are really close. So why in the hell would you have her sitting at a different table? But it ended up working out for Tanya.
Speaking of table, let's think why Tanya's name wasn't even on the visiting list.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why I think that it wasn't on there is because Tanya was she was unsure whether they were going to go anyway. And so these seats, if I'm not saying, like $250 per seat. So it's like, well, if you don't think you're going to come, why in the hell would I pay for you to be here? You know what I mean? So, but Marlo came and but
you can't do that. You know why? Because the same seats Tanya sat in, she was like, oh, well, it's 2 other people. They didn't come, so somebody else is going to take them spots. So
right. So it ended up working out.
You paid $500 for somebody else that didn't even show up.
No.
You just gave the seats to somebody.
What I'm saying, no, she paid for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, not the Housewives, not the other people. People were paying for themselves, so if they didn't come, they lost their own damn money. But she paid for them, okay? And I'm saying paid. She probably just reserved them with no charge, okay? But, she paid for the Housewives, all right? So anyway, she had her across the way, but it ended up working out for Tanya, so she sat with Portia. Then you had Marlo. She came in with the 2 kids. By the way, it was supposed to be just Marlo. Then she ended up inviting the other 2 kids. Kenya made it seem like it was a really big problem because Marlo was walking around.
Start talking about prices and money and stuff.
Well, no, I get why, though. I get why. And we also have to understand a lot of this is misplaced anger as well because she's upset with her husband, okay, who did not acknowledge her at all, But she was pissed because Marlo walks in and she's looking like, okay, where do I sit? And she said, okay, you sit back there. Now, Marlo was walking around and she's like, so what, I'm supposed to stand? Like, where is my seat? So she commenced to leaving. Now, Kenya told us that she paid for Marlo as well as the two boys, okay, who were last minute. So it was like, she said it was $750 that she paid, and for Marlo to get an attitude with her. But I get why Marlo was upset, because you just tell me to go back there. What the fuck is back there? You know what I mean? So I would be pissed too. But Marc was just happy that they came. He's like, you see that? That's pretty cool that they're here. You see that? That's pretty cool. So
I think he was more happy that everybody came. Like, it all worked out.
He's more attentive to everybody else than he is of Kenya. Like, he could give a damn about Kenya.
I just think he'd rather handle their business in private. But she brings it to him.
I don't think they handle anything in private, because you heard when Kenya told us that the way that when she was talking to Cynthia, she said the way that they handle it is that she just avoids the conflict at all costs. So if she feels like there's going to be, so basically she's not heard, because if she feels like there's going to be an argument that follows the conversation, she just won't bring it up at all. And that is not a healthy relationship.
It's not, because there's no communication.
It's not. So y'all, it was just a whole lot. And right here when they're sitting and they're talking about, right here he was just saying how he was happy that the kids were there. And I'm like, Marc, but you got up there and gave a whole damn speech and you didn't even mention your wife, and it's all she wants is to be acknowledged by you. That has got to be, y'all, I'm sorry, but that has got to be the worst situation to be in. That has got to be. I don't know, y'all. So anyway, so she starts to talk about how it used to be really, really good for them. Like, you know, they're together, they're happy, they're loving each other. You know, you see the baby, which, yeah, Brooklyn. I love that baby. That is one beautiful baby. You know, you see Brooklyn and you know, and yeah, this is pretty much the end of the review. I'm really sad about that though. I'm really sad.
I don't know. I think they should go to counseling first.
I'm really sad.
He got anger issues. He got something going on inside of him right now.
And you saw how when it ended, after he made that comment about
he was like,
he hated. Yeah, he was like, he's done. Like, he didn't want to be on camera.
If I come back upstairs, it's gonna be ugly. End it. Something he said.
Entitled little bastard.
Oh,
is that it?
Now, why you calling him it?
Because that's what he is.
They cute.
You know, it was just so beautiful. And I won't forget the time where Kenya was like the most how did she say it? I think I don't want to say the most beautiful day, but I think she was like they were talking about like important days of her life, and I can't remember exactly where we were going with that, but it was when they had that couples dinner. And they were, and she failed to mention her marriage being one of the most important days of her lives. She was talking about how being Miss America was. She didn't even mention Brooklyn. But part of that is like Kenya is fighting to be happy and to, you know, put on this facade for the world. And also at the same time, she's like being real with herself. Maybe that was the most exciting, you know, day of my life, because ever since I got married, like maybe the thought of marriage right now, the way he's treating me is making me hate that day. Okay? And I would hate to say it, but it's probably also affecting the way she feels about her child as well. Because all of this comes from the union.
I don't care. My marriage was bad, upside down, turned upside down. Having my kids was the most beautiful thing, most anything that happened to me in my life. I love my husband. He know that. I know that. We know that. Everybody know that. But no, I don't care who your baby by.
Y'all, I just, you know, and I saw somebody earlier say that this was one of the most epic shows. I don't know what to call it, y'all, because I'm just really like, a part of me is torn. Like, I know that Kenya is not perfect, but I don't like how
I didn't like how he treated her in this episode, because
that's
like,
what
okay.
I don't like that.
Like,
I don't
dude,
like
at
that
the end of the day,
part. So
you're in front of a camera.
So I don't know what to call this.
God.
Okay, so please be advised. Okay, thank you, Renegade. Thank you so much, Renegade. All right, so that's pretty much the end of the review, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the comments. Shout out to Renegade for letting y'all know that I am not ignoring the chat. I will be into the chat once I get done. But y'all. And then for her to change her name, I almost want her to get a divorce from him, because it's going to make her have low self-esteem. And listen,
you do?
You know, giving her,
You want her to get a divorce?
I want her to get a divorce. I wouldn't want nobody to stay in no damn relationship with that man treating her like that. Would you want him to stay?
No. I just think it's something going on with him. What's going on with him? I don't know. It's something. When he leave home, it could be somebody else out there in the streets. When men come home, they be angry, they be mad with their spouse because it's somebody else that's keeping them happy on the outside. So maybe it's, hell, she ain't at his restaurant wherever he stay at. When he ain't there, somebody else might be running, Might be fucking the manager, who else?
And when a man starts becoming disconnected, I know, we have to look at all these things. What is he doing? Where is he getting it from? Because she said that he ain't having sex with her. Where is he getting it from? We have to look at so many different things. Like, what is it I'm doing? What is it I'm not doing? And I get that. And I do understand that therapy can save lives. However, this man is tearing this lady down. And I don't care how much I dislike a person. Understand, none of us here, it's 122 people. Shout out to y'all, okay? Shout out to y'all for coming over here and hanging with your girl. But we don't know these people.
Don't none of Kenya relationships work out?
I do know that
it's her. It gotta be her. Don't all your relationships is failed? All of them is failed. You got 30 failed relationships since you've been on the show. What's wrong? It's her now. It's her. Her right here. Her right here. Her. You see her? Her right here. It's her.
I mean, y'all, it could be her. It could be her, but I don't know, y'all. So anyway, I'm about to get in these comments and see what y'all are talking about. I did miss y'all last week, but I decided to do an upload, and these lives won't be every week, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all know that I'm gonna start doing regular uploads, because some people they prefer to get just a regular upload because they can't make it. And there's some people, that my lawyers have been rocking with me, and I want to please them too, y'all.
How do I get out of here?
What are you trying to do?
Make it small. You can see it?
Oh yeah, but you can go ahead and read them to me though. So we going up.
I'll look back.
I did ask them last time we were live to at me.
We already read that one. Baby, y'all messing with us today, huh? Okay.
Oh, okay, Melissa. Why did you have to say that? What's going on?
Y'all, let me just tell you all how beautiful Nesha is. She's beautiful inside and out. She's a very supportive young lady, and this I am speaking from experience. What happened?
Oh, girl, what?
I missed something.
What? No, don't go. We're not gonna even pay the negativity any attention. Keep moving. Shout out to Melissa. Thank you, boo. Love you, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, skipping down. If it's short, you can just skip down. Let me see. Trying to figure out. Skip down. Welcome to all the newbies. Please like, share. Thank you, Miss Tiff. As much as I can't stand Kenya and her antics, I feel so bad for her. Absolutely. I think I read that one earlier. I wanted to cry. I did. Yo, I was so close to tears for Kenya tonight. So close, y'all. You don't even understand. Like, I don't like to see nobody. And this is all playing out on the TV for everybody to see. I don't would like to see that, man. I don't care if it's my worst enemy. I will not. That one plot tissue. What's up, my ladies? What's up, LaShawn? I always thought it was strange he called her Ken. That's like heavenly husband calling her buddy. No, he did that?
Kenya looks better than the other ladies. That's called jealousy.
Joyce, well, I mean, they could be jealous. I told you today watching the episode, I'm like, he got a badass body. Now, some people don't like the way her butt look, but listen, I mean, I think her body looks really nice. I think all of the, well, for the most part, majority of the ladies have really nice shapes.
I'm trying to get me a body, but I don't want to buy it.
You want to be a baddie, girl?
I'm trying to be a baddie, but I love food.
She is nice, nasty.
Kenya's trying, but she needs to divorce Marc. The way he's treating her is unacceptable.
Right. The Imagine 91, he apologized to the organization. He did not care about Kenya's feelings. He didn't apologize for how he said that he hate being married. Like, if my husband said that, I would be crushed. You hate being married? I mean, how would you feel if your husband told you that?
Well, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead.
That's easier said than done. That's easier said than done.
Marc had a whole period tonight. He definitely did.
He was on one tonight.
Somebody throw him a tampon. He was definitely cramping. He is not into that lady at all.
I think that was really rude how Marc didn't speak to Mike.
Wait, he didn't even acknowledge Cynthia and Mike. That's what they talking about. He didn't. He was talking to that man. That? Yes, he was talking to that man, and then he came back over trying to be all fake, like, "Hey, what's up?"
So somebody obviously called that out to him. They probably said, "Yo, you need to go over there and talk to them." Damn, I missed that.
Yeah.
How you invited them over there?
No, he seen them coming in. How Marc didn't speak to Mike? Yeah.
You think Marc? Queen Butterfly says Marc wanted her money. Y'all think so? Hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Tiff Tiff.
Hit the who?
She said hit the like button.
Oh. Well, you reap what you sow. Kenya is so petty. This episode shows how petty she is.
Listen. What's your name? Vamasha?
Marsha.
Right.
We're going to call her Marsha.
Marsha. We have to understand, in this episode, this was a lot of misplaced anger. And I'm not over here caping for Kenya. I'm just saying she was so mad at Marc, and we know that she can't tell Marc how she really feels. Y'all saw when she was over there with she had the suit that she had picked out for him, and he didn't like it. She was like, well, I didn't have this much time, and I tried to get everything done. And he was like, well, I don't like it. Too busy, don't like it.
I didn't like her dress until she put it on.
It's y'all to have a vision. But she won't, I said that to say she won't let him know, how she feeling. But these other ladies, she don't give a damn about them, so I'll tell you how it is. You know what I mean? But it doesn't make it right.
Miss Tiff say that's why Kenya's so messy. She unhappy at home. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't got nobody to talk to.
Tony says he was mean.
Indigo Child said it started with her not having a mother and her father in her life.
Oh yeah, that relationship. I think they, the mama and Kenya, I thought they made up or something. No, y'all, I didn't follow that part of the story, so y'all have to tell me.
She have always had issues with women and attract abusive men.
Yeah, she's gonna have to get some healing. She need to go to the red table talk. Okay, that's where she need to go.
Linnell say
Hi,
it's
Nisha,
not him.
Kissed by Hypergamy for me. Is that your name? What's up? Marc is evil. Kenya's evil. Two evil people together. That's what you got. Okay.
So I said, Linnell say it's not him. She's too desperate. Nobody likes desperate people. True. Nobody likes a pushy person.
Well, she's not really pushy. She's just desperate to have somebody or something. So I don't think she's not pushing him to do anything. She just really wants it bad. Marc is a narc too. He is a narcissist. I believe it. He lives in New York. His business is in New York. Okay, that's where it is. It's Mike that's in LA.
Somebody said, I think he's her karma.
Yes.
Hey, Jada.
What's up, Jada?
I be seeing a lot of people say this is her karma, no abuse. It's never anyone karma. It's not right. No one deserves to be treated that way, no matter how nasty attitude they have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said some people can say that, but this is abuse, and I do not like that. When it comes to these ladies, and she's talking to them, however, they can remove themselves from the situation. They don't even have to talk like each other, bitch. I don't have to hug you, talk to you, walk by you, invite you anywhere. You know what I mean? That's different. If we're together, it's because, hell, we want to be in that place. But when it comes to the man that I love, my union, no, this is abuse. Okay? This is abuse. I don't like that. What's up, guys? Okay. Keep going down. Kenya is messy. Dolores says Kenya is messy.
No bull. That's true.
Yeah.
Renegade, you got me missing you and shit, guys. We missed you too.
I did miss you, Renegade, but I'm sorry. I had to do a regular upload. I don't want to bore y'all with too many
Somebody
of these.
must be saying something.
It's okay. Don't worry about it, girl. Keep scrolling.
It could be that he is over Kenya.
Read the name
but
of
his
the person
energy is toxic. Indigo child.
What it says?
It could be that he is over Kenya, but his energy is too toxic.
That he's over Kenya, but his
energy is too toxic.
I don't get it.
Like he don't want nothing to do with her, but his energy he's giving off is not good.
Okay, but if you feel like that, leave. You don't have to stay.
It's probably one of those situations where if I don't want you, but can't nobody else have you.
Don't treat me like that. Don't love me like that. I like Kandi, Tanya, and Cynthia. That's what Indigo Child said. Yeah, I like Kandi. She ain't giving us too much of nothing. You know what I mean? She's cool. She's business-like, you know, and she's doing a dang thing. I like Kandi. What it says, I don't believe that brother is not going to be Todd Niche. What? I don't believe that brother is not going to be Todd. What did that come in? I'm trying to understand what you're saying now. This is the only thing I don't like about going back to the comments.
Britt is in the house, huh? Can you remind me who you are?
Shout out to Tanya. Who said that?
Renegade. I knew he was going to say something. Renegade.
People be trying to come for Britt too.
I'm sorry,
babe. Because they're like, look, a lot of people that have been watching me, they're like, well, we just like to watch you, and you know what I mean? I'm like, listen,
don't come for me unless I send for you, okay?
It's okay, you know what I mean, to have other people here.
Cause y'all don't want me to turn up.
Keep going, keep scrolling down.
Hold on.
It says Nesha.
Most of took the chains off the VIP line tonight because the folks ain't here, honey.
I don't know. You know, here, I think, and I feel like it's the third time I said this, I think that they're here because Bravo took everybody else down. So they couldn't watch the show.
Miss Tipsy said that. Bravo took the show down. A lot of people thought the show was airing, but welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe.
Welcome. Exactly, Linnell. All these women are too old to be as childish as they are. They are. Kenya's always been a bully, though. She has. I just don't like the way they doing this show. Cameron be out of focus. It's fine. Autofocus is fine now.
Renegade, did you really say?
What did he say?
What work your husband is doing? Oh, it's like that, huh? Your husband's dealing with assassination type work because I got targets in mind. You know what I'm saying? He childish, man. He childish.
I'm not letting these people know what my husband do, okay? But yeah, he got some stories. Okay, let's see. Let's scroll. It says Nesha. Okay, there's another question. You have a black son? Get out of here. I'm shocked. Like third rails going act.
I'm referring to Britt coming when she said she has a black son. I do.
No, they're saying it's obvious you have a black son because you're black. What, are you gonna have a white son?
He mixed with white, y'all. My baby daddy white. I'm just playing.
How close is Kenya and Portia? How close is Kenya and Portia are? You have a shoulder tattoo? I do.
Little nose is
Don't look at it. Okay? I don't like it.
Let's cook
I don't like it. If I tell y'all the story, y'all probably talk about me. I don't like it.
Y'all want to hear that story?
Nah, y'all want to hear. What's up, Bree? Say y'all done made turn show BK on what? Y'all know a show that I do want to watch. We need to get through these comments though. Y'all know a show that I do want to watch is Black Ink Crew. Okay, I need to watch that show because I've seen some clips floating around here and I'm not too impressed with it. I'm not. Sky is wrong for that shit. Britt, that was for you.
Britt, we can't be fucking with the manager, my dude. I'm scared of her, Nesha. What? That's right, Brittany. All her relationships from men to friends is Kenya. She got to change her energy, period. I told you that.
Screw you.
Somebody
you
said they ain't married.
Shit. You getting me emotional and shit. Who are you talking about, Renegade?
Boo-hoo-hoo. I bet it sucks to be you. Who is negative in this chat, yo? Should I bring my nuclear? No, leave
bring
that at home.
Shit.
Bring that at home.
No, bring it, son. He called her Ken last episode. This episode, he ain't called her shit because we ain't barely talked to her. It says, you can tell Kandi get work done because she's shaped like a fat girl. Them thighs tell it all.
Damn, hold on. Don't do that.
Kandi thick. Yes.
My girls look good.
Let's see who else. We're going to take a few more of these comments and I'm going to end this video. Okay?
Oh, because guess what, y'all? Y'all know what today is. What today is, sis? What today is, sis?
We're going to do Sunday Fun Day, okay? We're just going to do this, you know.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go into Sunday Fun Day.
Okay.
Okay? It's last minute, y'all, so we're going to just bring your topics.
Come with y'all shit.
He was trying to, what did Jada say? He was trying to continue to deal
with her when she was pregnant and then had the child, but he didn't know what he got into until Gone with the Wind, Fabulous Whirlwind stopped and reality kicked in.
That's twirl misses on them boys. People don't like Britney. I don't understand why people gotta get a bit of a life. They are too possessive with content creators. Absolutely, y'all. Somebody, and she might watch this video, girl, it's all love, but I am going to tell the people. Now, she made a comment, and she was like, that basically she didn't like how my reviews have been going for the past, I guess month or so when I started doing the lives. That's the only thing changed. And then I was like, well, I just started doing live videos and then I have Brittany here because, it's just a different perspective. And she was like, well, I'm just saying, I feel like the reviews have gone down and who is she? And I'm like, well, her name is on the screen. And, I just told who it was. And so I really feel like they prefer me to do uploads. And so that's why I'm kind of torn and I'm doing both. But people don't like visitors, honey. They was like,
why y'all don't like me? I'm cool.
They don't like visitors, man. So let me see.
That's messed up. Nah, me
Kenya
and Britt
bully
cool.
Portia, Phaedra, Kim F, Tanya, and even Nene. She is a bully. You get what you give. She does. But I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. Lala. Marc is a shit turd.
There's a bunch of shits on there.
He's so rude, so disrespectful, running the mouth in the show, Shane. He is very rude, disrespectful. Listen, it's you shouldn't have to explain what's already understood. When me and my husband go somewhere, we feeling any type of way, honey, we better talk about this shit in the car or at home. We will not be up in this joint acting a whole damn mess. Okay, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna talk. If you feel like you have something to say, just don't say anything at all. Just keep it quiet. That's how I feel that he needs to understand that. You can't be over here telling these people, you hate the marriage, bitch. You better be up in there talking about, I love her. I love her dirty draws. You don't go in there telling these people you hate being married.
Dirty draws.
Dirty draws and all, honey. Dirty
you better wash them first.
Okay.
Nesha and Britt keep doing you. If they don't like it, they can log off. Britt, I love you. Fuck them haters. That's what I'm saying. I like Britt and I enjoyed the conversation.
Tip. Renegade said, I approve this message.
This is my first time seeing you guys, and I like listening to you. Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome,
Linnell.
Linnell. I just remember to follow y'all. I always say I will when I get off, but I always forget. LOL. So I just follow y'all on Instagram.
Oh, thank you, Jada.
Nisha, and Miss Tiff indeed. Hell, this chat made her come out of her shell. My dudes, hell, I be random out this motherfucker. Not the dirty ones. About me? Yeah.
All right, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Renegade. She came out her shell, y'all. See?
I did. I opened up, yo, and shout out to the people, y'all know who y'all are, that encouraged me to go live, because for the longest, there was several people, but for the longest, I would not do it because I was like, I don't know what people are going to say. I don't know how people are going to think about me. I didn't want to do it. And then they kept on me, and I thank you guys so much, because now I'm comfortable and you can't tell me shit. Okay? So, but what we are going to do is end this live, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Bring random topics if you care to come. It's just Sunday Fun Day. We're not talking about a whole lot of anything.
It goes down in the fun day. It goes down. Y'all know.
Yeah, we're just going to, talk about some random topics or whatnot. So, thank you guys so much.
What time is it?
For tuning in. It is 10:13 here in Texas.
In Texas.
Okay, that's the only thing I don't like is the camera keep going in and out of focus. Okay, but
so we about to get ready to go into Sunday Fun Day, you guys. This concludes.
Who are those people? Renegade, don't even worry about them, because one of them is still one of my supporters, and I do love her for her opinion. I mean, we all have opinions. It's like assholes, right?
Guys, bring your quizzes and shit, guys. Be prepared. Oh Lord. Let me get Google ready for you, baby.
Look, the only thing y'all can quiz me on is Malcolm X. Okay, that's it. That's the only one I've been watching here recently. Don't quiz me on nothing else. Anyway, y'all, see y'all in about 15, no later than 20 minutes, okay? We're just having a talk. If you feel impelled to come, go ahead and do so. Love you guys so much. That is the end of tonight's Real Housewives of Atlanta review. And until next time, y'all, bye.
I'm ready to go. This tea is super hot. I'm about to rush. I'm back, 3 feet, no